Hi everybody, Riskmonger here. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2, where in the last episode we set up camp over here. And where is our camp? Let's check the map. This looks like the northernmost border of the map here. And if you look at the index, those two yellow circles means that we've got two available missions. Bill Williamson, who we know from the first Red Dead game, and Mr. Pearson, who is our camp cook. See if there's any details. Pearson needs to speak to you. Whoa. And Bill needs to speak to you. So, considering that we're trapped up here in the cold, short on food and supplies, and
Morning, Arthur.
there's Javier, we did a mission with him in the last episode. But I think the more important objective is to keep everybody fed and healthy, so let's check out what Pearson's up to in his little shack.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
Right? We already know how to talk to people.
We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
All right, we're going on a hunting trip with Charles.
Here, you take this.
Ooh.
I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on, this way.
All right, so we've got the bow, 22 arrows, and some assorted salted offal. I think that's like animal entrails or something.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater. Been stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
All right, so again, we've got some references to what happened in Blackwater, which is the job that went wrong, that put us in this whole mess. I wonder if they're going to come out with some downloadable content. You get to relive that little adventure. Sort of a prequel to the prequel. Remember, this game is a prequel to Red Dead Redemption 1, where you play as John Marston, who Javier and I rescued from wolves in the last episode. We haven't seen much of Charles so far, except he lent us his horse in the very first mission.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh, stay quiet.
Man, look at the snow falling here. These graphics are pretty incredible.
Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Oh, watch it.
My horse handling skills are not quite as impressive.
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not?
Charles making a survival check.
Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around.
Alright, and here's our first chance to equip a long arm weapon. See, we've got 2 slots, one on the shoulder, one on the back. Of course, I only have the one weapon at this point.
Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly.
Alright, I'm not exactly sure what I'm following here. My wisdom score isn't that high.
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
You can use Eagle Eye to highlight animal tracks and other clues. There we go. Looks like Arthur's got a pretty high survival modifier too.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
And so we're learning a big part of the gameplay here, tracking animals for the purposes of hunting. As you can see, hopefully, the tracks are highlighted. It shows you the direction that they're going. But, as you can see on the bottom right, you only have a limited time. So you have to activate Eagle Eye again.
Wait, look.
Whoa.
There they are.
Alright, hold L2 to ready the
Are you
arrow.
ready with that bow? Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean.
R2 to
You
draw
can
the
pull
string.
back quite hard. You'll
Try to
feel
get it
it's
to
too
raise
much.
up its head.
Quick.
Oh no, I spooked him. Oh nice, I got him.
Careful.
Actually, really amazed that I made that shot.
Good shot. Now let's try for another.
And you see on the top left, attract an animal's attention by calling it. That's what I was trying to do, but ended up running away. Also, you can see how pulling back the bowstring completely drained my stamina core. So, let's eat a little something to refill that. Probably the beans are the best bet. Oh, come on, Arthur. Don't just leave that can there. Ruining this pristine wilderness landscape. Oh, here's another deer across the stream. Now that's way too far to shoot from here. So let's head over. Oh, I got my arrow back. All right, slowly, even though this is very cold. Right, shoot it from here. A little further. And it's telling me how to study the animal, but not close enough to do that.
Got it.
Nailed it.
Well done.
2 for 2.
I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
Oh, Charles, this one's mine.
Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Yeah. And I got my arrow back. Nice, clean kill. Alright, the compendium tracks, what you have discovered in the world, can be accessed in the progress section of the pause menu. And Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild had a similar compendium, but in this game you don't have the benefit of the Sheikah slate. take pictures of stuff. Alright. Let Jake get out of the water before I put this deer on him. I named the horse after Sadie's late husband, unofficially.
Okay, boy.
Alright,
Yep.
successful hunting trip.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back.
Alright, animal carcasses can be dropped off at Pearson to contribute to gang supplies.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
Yep, the one thing about Dutch is that he always has a plan.
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too. But not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Colm, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard.
Alright, there's some backstory about Dutch's feud with the O'Driscolls. Over some nice soothing ambient music. Uh-oh, what's that up ahead?
Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. Arthur,
He's got a lot of meat on him.
we've got enough here. No need to push our luck. They must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Alright, where are we going, Charles? I'm following you. Doesn't look like we're keeping too much distance from him.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Look, the bears spooked my horse. Hold L3 to calm it.
Easy.
That's a good way to increase the bond with your horse.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
Alright, so we learned that Arthur's been riding with Dutch's gang for most of his life.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Hugged me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Alright, here we are back at the camp. And I didn't mention it when it happened, but while we were riding, I increased my horse bonding to level 2. Now Jake's stamina's increased.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
And we also unlocked a new trick that we can do.
Brought some food back, boys!
Yeah! Rear.
It's all right, boy.
You can see that causes him to get all agitated. But that's alright. Worth it for the dramatic effect.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Oh, and thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Whoa.
Alright, now let's take some time to calm him down a little bit.
It's okay.
And check it out on the right as I take the gear off. That little plus with the horse head, that means I've increased my bond even further. That happens whenever you remove something from the back of your horse.
Well, well, well.
And it also just increases over time.
Just drop it down in here.
Alright, get this off me.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Ah, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
Alright, so we're gonna learn how to skin the deer. Those of you with weak stomachs might want to turn away. There's that fine musculature under there.
Huh. Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Alright, I've unlocked the Master Hunter challenges. These are sort of mini games within the game. You can progress in and earn rewards and such. And let's check out the compendium entry for the white-tailed deer. I'm not going to do this for every animal that I come across, but this is the first time, so might as well show you a little bit of the pause menu. As you can see, I'm 2% through the story after completing the Aftermath of Genesis. And as you can see, I've got 2 out of 3 objectives that results in a silver medal, but still not perfect. And now that that's taken care of, our next order of business is to see what Bill Williamson's up to.
Yeah, good boy.
After we give our trusty steed a little pat, of course. So here the game gives you a choice of what mission to do first. Most of the time it doesn't matter.
Stay alert there, Javier.
Hey. Up with you boys because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, and you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. That fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party? Probably. That funny, huh? Sure. I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Colm O'Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes,
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
and the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Colm O'Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this.
Ooh.
And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
Alright, so I got a lasso and a rifle, but I ain't said anything about
Southwest,
that.
right, Arthur?
Yeah. He said follow the main trail southwest. They're camped near some lake.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this store they're planning.
So this is us following up on the tip that I got from the O'Driscoll that I interrogated in the first episode. And I think it makes sense here to do the hunting mission first. Make sure that everybody's got a full belly before we go off on some real work. But like I said, you can do it either way.
What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another. It will be.
Some things I can forgive, others I can forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
Ha! See that smoke? Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
So it sounds like there's a bit of a gruesome history between Dutch and Colm O'Driscoll. By the looks of things, it's only going to get worse.
Hold up here.
Wait, am I going the right way? I'm just following Dutch.
All right, gentlemen.
Whoa.
This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
Oh, guess I'm getting off the horse. And wait, let's see if I can try to ride Dutch's horse one more time. No, won't let me do that. And for those of you who are concerned that I left my new rifle in my saddlebag, don't worry, there's going to be a chance for me to pick that up later. Ooh, got some binoculars.
There they are. That's definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
You can tell by his fancy necktie and his evil-looking sneer. Looks like he's talking to one of his underlings.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
Nope.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get him?
No. Colm can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. All right, let's go pay our old friends a visit.
Old friends, that's the title of this mission.
Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse.
Yep, it was never far from my mind.
You two, get up there and keep us covered.
You got it, Dutch.
And as we saw before, we have two long arm slots. Got the shoulder and the back. And so might as well equip both the bow and the carbine repeater.
Good. Come on, let's go.
We leave the sawed-off shotgun in my sidearm slot for now.
Seems easiest to take the same path down as Bill and Micah. Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur. Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now come on.
So already we're seeing a bit of tension between Dutch and Arthur. It seems that Arthur's not convinced that Dutch is following the advice that he so often gives. And even if it appears that Dutch has a rational explanation, you can't ignore the insecurity that he's displaying here. Constantly questioning whether I'm doubting him, which is understandable considering we're trapped up here in the mountains. Wow, speaking of the mountains, these are gorgeous landscapes. Whoa.
Oh, watch out. This bit's steep.
Yeah, you're telling me. Gotta be careful not to walk right off the edge. So it's a good thing none of the O'Driscoll scouts are checking the tree line because it seems we're a little exposed up here. Whoa. You hear that? If you listen real close, you can hear some people talking down in the distance.
Maybe I should take the lead on this. They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running.
Hush. Let's just get down there first. Follow me. Let's head for that building in front.
Alright, so Dutch isn't crouching, so he'll probably move along at normal speed.
Stay low.
Oh, there we go. There's a reminder of the weapon wheel.
Come on. Follow me.
We might as well start with the bow. See if we can get the drop on somebody. And nope. No, that's just Micah.
Okay, let's get in cover.
Bill over there.
Ready for this job to be done?
Would have preferred to have Bill's spot, but I can just go over here.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
All right, I'm down.
Okay. I'll go first.
And let's see if I can get a stealth kill with this bow. Headshot. Now I think it's good to go back to his rifle. Whoa. Oh, got his hat. Oh, got him. Cinematic camera on that. Oh.
Push it forward! Cover me!
It's gone down.
Pretty far away. All right, finally got him, but took my entire clip. Nope. Auto-aiming at the one behind the cart. Ooh. And how the auto-aim system works is when you pop out of cover, it aims at center mass. You gotta flip the joystick up. You wanna go for the headshot. Now the tutorial's telling me how to do a headshot. Ooh, another one. It's hard to pay attention in the middle of a firefight. Well, that guy's blocked by the roof there. Here. Hero slide. Nailed it. There's one on the left. Gotcha. What are you doing out in the open? Whoa.
That was too damn close. Entire last moments, you son of a bitch.
Take out those bastards in the cabin!
Alright, looks like there's just one left. Can't see him from here. Bill, get out of the way. See if I can pick up where he is. Nope. Miss. Damn. One more shot. Damn, missed the headshot. Alright, screw getting in cover. Let's just go right after this guy. Ooh. That guy's -1 brain.
I think that's all of them! Search the bodies! Strip everything we can from them!
Alright, and again, shooting and looting.
You recognize any of them, Dutch? Of course not. Colm doesn't give a damn about his men. All he cares about is numbers. If you can shoot a gun and ride a horse and kill without thought, you're in. Think how long some of you have been with me. I imagine Colm doesn't even know half the names of these fools.
I mean, he does seem to have an unlimited supply of... Whoa, speaking of which...
Heads up, boys! We got more coming in from the forest!
The rifle back out. And here's an example of where the tutorials in this game are just sometimes difficult to catch. See on the left, it's telling me how to use Deadeye. In the heat of the moment, I'm not looking at that. I'm just trying to get as many headshots as possible.
Shit, there's a lot of them! What do you think, Arthur? We hold ground here, but go after them.
And you've got to make strategy decisions. There's a lot going on here.
I say we kill the bastards! Come on, man!
Whoa.
One with me!
Sorry to interrupt you there, Dutch.
Let's get into that forest and clear them out.
Let's get this one. Nope, I think that's Micah. You know, I have played the game before. I should have known that Deadeye thing was coming, but sometimes you just get caught up in the moment.
I'm gonna kill you
There's one trying to get away. Not on my watch. And it's telling me to drink a Deadeye tonic, but I didn't even get a chance to use Deadeye. But I know that prompt is not going to go away until I use something, so might as well drink that. Chances are I'm going to pick another one up from one of these guys that I'm looting. And while this is probably not the most exciting content to look at, being diligent with your looting is very important, especially in these early missions. You don't have much in your inventory. This is a good way to pick up some extra money and items. And of course, ammo. The game gives you that automatically when you just run over somebody's corpse, but the rest of the stuff you actually have to reach down and pick it up off them. And if you couldn't tell, I'm finding the locations of these guys by looking on the radar. Those dark X's are people that you haven't looted. And they turn into a lighter shade of gray once you've stripped everything you can from them. And there are two over to my left, but I'm not going to venture that far into the forest.
We're waiting on you, Arthur.
Yeah, and you're going to wait a little bit more until I've gotten everything that I possibly can from these dead O'Driscolls.
Arthur, get over here.
Now, give me a minute, Dutch. I know that if I walk over there, it's going to trigger the next part of the mission, and I won't be able to get all of my
We
items.
don't have time to mess around. Good work, boys.
Oh.
Now, let's tear this place apart. Bill, go search that wagon there. Mike, search that building. Arthur, you take that building to the left. All right, man, quick. Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can. Let's go.
Alright, so now I have an actual objective, but I've still got a couple more people to loot in the vicinity. Nope. And that one actually didn't take quite as long. Sometimes the game speeds up the looting animation, usually if the corpse is sitting in an awkward place. Usually you have to bend down, turn them over, and actually reach into their pockets. That's a bit of realism that I guess I could do without. But all right, this is the last one, I promise. All right, I'm supposed to go into this building over here. And making sure to pick up all the items in here. Guess I'm all full up on chewing tobacco. Got some bourbon and cigar. Ooh, it's in this chest. And in the future, I'll probably fast forward through some of this looting, but since this is the tutorial chapter,
Here. This looks good. What do you think, Bill?
Looks fine. Smells good.
Come on.
love the smell of dynamite in the morning.
Did we get everything?
Think so, boss? Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. This is something about the train they was gonna rob. A Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up. Let's keep moving. All right, let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All of you. Not a man down.
No, me first. Me first.
Good work, fellers.
Not bad for some starving down and outs. They can pummel us hard as they like. But we will always get back up and fight. That's who we are. Outlaws for life, fellas. Wait until we have John Mac, Charles, and Sean back riding with us, and I believe, I know, they will all be back.
Well, you didn't get Colm, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we rob this train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, indeed we will.
You know, he'll come after us.
Oh, of course he will, just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again.
So, right here we see the biggest difference between Dutch and Colm O'Driscoll.
All right, dig in, fellas. Let's make some ground.
Colm has a huge amount of people at his disposal, but they all seem pretty easy to kill. Whereas Dutch's gang has a lot fewer members in it, but they all seem pretty high level. More like a D&D adventuring party as opposed to a gang of NPC
Hey,
goblins.
You see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Colm?
Leave him to me.
All right, we're heading back. Just bring him back alive. He could be useful.
Okay, you got it. Yeah!
Alright, so here's my first chance to capture somebody alive
Hill.
using my lasso. So there it is on the bottom left. So I get close enough. Use L2 to aim.
The hell's wrong with you?
There we go.
Not so fast, there.
Gotcha. Oh, I let go of the button.
Yeah, but don't hurt me.
Wait a minute. This is not right.
Please don't kill me, please.
Well, screw this. Let's try this again.
But don't hurt me.
Oh, come on.
Just take it easy.
All right, finally.
But don't hurt.
You're coming with me.
Come on, I'm nobody, mister.
All right, so that's the long way to hogtie somebody. Oh, missed the chance to loot him there. Goes against everything I stand for.
Just let me go, come on.
So let's try that again.
You got me mixed up with someone else.
Yep.
You don't mind, do you?
Not gonna give up the chance to pick up another wedding ring.
I'm no use to you, really.
Well, we'll see about that. All right, that's the same place I stored that deer.
What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy. Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you ain't gonna like. So I'd advise you to save your breath for screaming.
No, please.
Arthur is ruthless. Well, he's actually a fun mix of ruthless and clever.
I hardly know him.
And you can see on the bottom there my horse GPS in full force. Not exactly sure how that technology works.
Let me go. I'll disappear. I'll go to Mexico.
You better shut your mouth, you little shit, or I will shut it for you.
Makes the gameplay a lot easier if you can just follow a line,
Right, boy?
rather than having to go back to the map all the time.
Come on, just name your price. Have a heart, mister. Oh, God, please, no.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break every bone in your body.
I'm sorry. Okay?
Not one more goddamn word. Am I clear?
Okay.
That's 2 bones right there.
Arthur's true to his word. We all know Arthur's not above some enhanced interrogation. Nope. Experimenting with that backwards-facing camera. Sorry if that was a little disorienting.
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
Get you off my horse.
Don't hurt me, please.
Oh, don't worry. They're real nice.
Well, some of them are nicer than others, I suppose.
Huh. You found a little shit, did you?
Yep. I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh, no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed 'em as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
No, I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister! I hate that fella!
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Colm.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
All right, I'm actually going to end the episode here. And seeing as how we're going to jump right into the next mission, I'll see you all next time.